Hi, welcome to another episode of the Adventures of Awit and Carla. For today's episode, we are going to be showing you around Cambodia, where we got to volunteer in a local school, visited magnificent temples, and witnessed the amazing Tonle Sap Lake, where we saw houses on stilts. Yes, and the moment we landed to the airport in Phnom Penh, we were starving, so we headed to this restaurant called Romde, which was one of the famous restaurants in Phnom Penh, and we had this exotic dinner of bugs. After dinner, we met our host. And the following morning, our host took us to school and charity work, where I got to meet locals. And there, I got to share about my life as an expat in Indonesia. In the local primary school, we had to teach the children to queue up to get their sweets.
Ang strict mo naman. Wow, law. Law. Thank you. Okay. You.
Thank you.
Mình sợ you.
No, I died.
No name? I cannot write my name. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye.
The next part is sad. We took a peek at the Tuol Sleng Genocide Museum, which was the memorial site of the S-21 interrogation and detention center of the Khmer Rouge regime. Located in the heart of Phnom Penh, it preserves a tragic period in history with the aim to encourage visitors to be messengers of peace. Then on a tuk-tuk, we visited the Mekong River, which is one of the longest rivers in Asia that traverses several countries. So we just stayed there and admired the view of the horizon. Then we took a small road trip around town with our tuk-tuk. We visited parks, and monuments. Then we headed back to our host's house, packed our bags, took a local bus on our way to Siem Reap, where we had our temple run. We visited the marvelous Angkor Wat and witnessed the sunrise there.
This is still Angkor Wat.
One notable thing that I remember when we stepped into the temple was the perfect silence. perfect tranquility that you will just feel.
Up na lang. Go up and down. Wow, it's so steep. That's the pinnacle, but we're not allowed to.
We were very exhausted from walking, backpacking. Remember, we always took the public transport and we were just carrying our backpacks. So our bodies were tired, our backs ached. But what was amazing and surprised was that when we stepped into the temple, everything just felt peaceful, relaxed. Just admiring carvings, stone. It was really peaceful. I remember this place. I've read on the marker that this place used to be the area of the king, the royalty, where they had their banquets and parties. Having a trip to the temple will give you an insight about archaeology, history. It also gives this very warm and peaceful feeling that when we stepped out of the temple, we felt so peaceful, like we've unloaded things, and we felt more calm. It's amazing. The next morning, we booked a trip to the largest freshwater lake in Asia through the help of our hostel, the World Walker Hostel, that is just 3 kilometers away from the center. Guys, check it out. We had a great experience there. The hostel was cheap and it was clean. This lake was called Tonle Sap. It is less touristy, but if you want to have some insights about how the Khmers live, I highly recommend that you visit this area. So we specifically headed to Kampong Fluk, where we saw houses on stilts and people moving around through boats. We visited this particular community and saw how they lived. I am really grateful that we took this trip. I can say that it was an eye-opener. We saw how the Khmer local have built resilience and shown creativity in their everyday life, which is very admirable in this sense. Very uplifting and inspiring. We saw children rowing boats, women rowing boats. They're all part of community. They're all doing something. It's just different from the way we live. And these people in Tonle in Kampong Tuk, you could see their resilience and their creativity, which is admirable, which is inspiring, uplifting, and it builds gratitude. And I think that's one of the most important lessons in traveling, to be able to get a grip of what's on the other side. Yes, so we want to end with this positive note. Thank you for watching, and we hope that you have enjoyed and learned something from it. Until next time, bye bye.